Hey, what's up? If you're new, I'm Jessica, Earth Angel 111. Thanks for stopping by. So as I always say, remember to take only what resonates. If it's not for you, feel free to check out another message or leave parts of it for someone else that it may resonate for. So overall energy though today, collective, okay? Really love to see this energy coming out for you guys. It says, noticing how much you've healed is inspiring. So there are many people that know you've been through a lot in your life. A lot of difficulties, whether that be heartbreaks, letdowns, trauma, healing, grieving. You could go through a lot in your life, truly. But people know that you've overcome so much. And the fact that you continue to heal and change who you are is incredibly inspiring, okay? And just a friendly reminder that God provides what we need. So sometimes when you feel like you don't have all the support you need, or you don't have exactly where you want to be, that's what keeps you moving forward. So signing a new lease, car, house, or job. Some of you may be thinking about moving. If that's the case, now is a good time. Okay? And for others of you, it may be for a new lease, for a car, a job, a house, an apartment, something like this. Okay? But life's about to get so good. Absolutely beautiful energy. A lot of you need to know that times are a changing in your life, because you've overcome. Maybe you had to leave a relationship where you felt like you were being used for financial purposes. That could be it for some of you. For others of you, you could feel as though you were in a space where someone was not appreciating you for what you were. Jealous feminines here, so this could be someone who's extremely jealous of you in some type of way. This could also have been a friend to you, okay? Because jealous feminine use you for financial purposes. If you are someone who doesn't date feminines, this could have been someone who was a friend or a coworker of yours who you felt like was always trying to keep you down. Use you for financial purposes in some type of way. So whether this person was someone where like every time you went out for dinner or something, they never had their own. Yeah, I feel like this could be someone you even took on vacation, and every time you went away with them, they never had enough. Two of Wands. Maybe they did that as a tactic as well to get you to pay for things. Like you could have been like, hey, do you want to go to this place today? And they're like, oh, I don't have enough money. But they know if you were like, well, I got it for you. So, wow, for some of you, you could feel kind of isolated right now. Like you had to walk away from people who were around for financial purposes or the wrong reasoning. And maybe you're someone who doesn't even got it like that. Or if you do got it like that, this person knew that and they were purposely trying to take advantage of it. So, wow, that just flew. Let me see if I can get it. 9 of coins. Okay, so just know whatever you feel as though you lost giving to other people is going to come back to you tenfold. And you could be a feminine watching or masculine watching. This is a collective reading, but if you feel like you constantly had someone who was kind of just around you for the wrong reasoning, just know it's about to come back tenfold. Okay, claim that energy. It's coming back to you. Whatever you lost or whatever you gave to help others out, it's coming back. Whoa, these cards are flying today. So 4 of coins and 9 of coins. Yeah, so major financial imbalance. That could be what you feel like. Some of y'all are meant to really just focus on a new chapter in your life. So starting a new business idea, starting a new career path, possibly making a big move. I feel like for some of you, you could be feeling stuck in the same city or town. Maybe you've lived there your entire life, or you've lived in the same pretty much vicinity your entire life, and it's time to break free of that, okay? Spirit's saying it's time to live life for you. So this could be what signing a new lease is. Maybe you're going to be offered a job in a new place. I just saw Vancouver and Baltimore is here, so super random, 2 places. Oh, LA is here too. So one of these places may be significant for a move, or it may be where you're originally from and wanting to move away from. Take it how it resonates. But never do I see 3 places come at once and it says sign in a new lease. So maybe you're thinking about moving somewhere in the US or somewhere in Canada. I'm going to leave LA there because they say the land of dreams. So maybe some of you are thinking about moving to LA. You leave a good first impression. People love this about you. And also, too, a lot of people have kind of just let you heal. So sometimes it can seem like lonely or isolated when you feel like, how come no one comes around anymore? Sometimes when people know you're going through it really heavy, they purposely let you go through it on your own. And it's not necessarily because they don't care, but because they feel protective over you. And sometimes too, right, when people can bring up the same situation that's occurred in your life that could have been incredibly devastating or painful, that can create an uncertainty within you. Sometimes it's best just to lean on God and yourself and to know that you always will have loving friends and family who care about you. So this is a new chapter in your life and you leave a good first impression. Amen. I feel like a lot of you are really meant to realize, like, what can you do to alchemize some type of difficult situation into a beautiful blessing for yourself. Starting a new business idea. Some of you are meant to be a life coach, relationship coach, a healer, a reader, a musician, prophetic speaker. Something to do with coaching, though, may be significant. And buying a home, okay? Absolutely beautiful. So that could be with this signing new leases. Some of you may be working towards getting yourself a new home. That won't be for everyone, but if that's the case, okay, you deserve it. But yeah, overall energy, noticing how much you've healed is incredibly inspiring to a lot of people right now. So let me see if there's any other messages. Four of Swords in reverse. So there was something in the past where you could have felt incredibly let down. This could have been having to walk away from something you really loved, whether that was something you were passionate about or a career in general. God will never take away what's not meant for us, but that can be the hardest part of the journey sometimes, is accepting the fact that certain things truly aren't meant for us, even as much as we want it to be. So 6 of Wands, you got to really just be able to look within and see what's working in your life and what's not. I feel like there's a moment in time, you know how like in jobs, they like evaluate how your life or your career is going? You're about to do that in your life. Spirit wants you to just take a step back and evaluate. How are things going in your life and what could you go ahead and change right now? Is there anything that you could change to make your life better? Some of you, if it's wanting to get a better routine in your life, then start setting an alarm, waking up earlier, going to bed by a certain time, eating a certain balanced set of meals, drinking more water. For others of you, this could be more intricate than that. This could have to do with you wanting to overall change your mindset. So what can you do to get there? Can you take some type of coaching classes yourself? Or are you someone who's incredibly informed and meant to inform others? Because you leave a good first impression, so you may not realize this, but you've healed from something that a lot of people are currently going through in their own life. So whether that be trauma, that could also be cheating, divorce, separation, narcissistic abuse. You could have survived something that other people want to know. Maybe you're someone who went through sobriety, like something you've been through. Other people could really help the advice. Maybe you've started a business from the ground up. Other people could really take some type of advice. But yeah, you removed yourself from a toxic lifestyle or a toxic cycle that you may have been placed in. And the fact that you have such a beautiful ability to overcome has very many people impressed with you. People view you to be the least thing from toxic. So that's good, because I feel like you could awaken people spiritually. That may be part of your teachings as well. You know, in life, there's always the teacher and the student in a sense. One person in a connection, whether it's relationship, love connection, or even career related, that's meant to teach the other person something, and someone who's meant to learn something from another person. Every single dynamic you'll have in your life, friendship, partnerships, relationships, every single partnership. So Ace of Wands in reverse, you're the teacher for a lot of you. 3 of Swords, you could be meant to teach how to master the art of detachment. You know, when you feel as though something's not working out in your life, how to be able to accept it and to create the change. So some of you could have really just recently changed your career or changed your life around in a very big way. And a lot of people are noticing how healing and inspiring it is. So maybe too as well, you're someone who in the past could have not been good with finances and now you're figuring out how to be. Or for others of you, since it says signing a new car, lease, or home, some of you could recently have just made a big move in your life. So you could have moved internationally, you could have moved different cities. People are wondering, like, how did you cope so well? How were you able to do that? And also too, how are you able to let go? Maybe there's certain things you had to let go of in order to reach this level of healed, of inspiration. And a lot of people are wondering how you did it. Now, it could too be the connection that you have with it could also be the connection you have with divine, with Holy Spirit. Maybe in the past you weren't someone who regularly practiced or spoke so openly about your connection to God, and now you do. You know, people, until you experience a major spiritual awakening, will never understand it. But when you've been through the trenches, when you've been through the most in your life, and sometimes all you can do is lean on God, that's what awakens you spiritually to realize how much He was always there. So becoming aligned with your third eye, absolutely beautiful. This could be why people have noticed you've healed so much. You learn too to start seeing what's God trying to teach you instead of why is this happening to you. And that in itself can be a major awakening. So you're leading yourself to success, absolutely beautiful. And some of you need to know that whatever this is from the past, okay, people cannot help but admire your strength to be able to overcome. So there's many people who feel very protective over you or a situation you went through. And people can't help but admire the fact that you overcame a situation with integrity, with grace, with honesty, and most importantly, with that belief in God to always provide what you need and not necessarily what you want. And that's one of the biggest things in life you'll learn too. I always say the most important thing you can learn though is that love conquers all. Always forgive others, even if you feel like they've done you so wrong. You know, and sometimes people will say that they cannot forgive others, or I'll see it in the comments, or when I speak to others about it, people say that they cannot forgive others. But the biggest thing that you have to be able to do is forgive others, because it shows a sign of maturity. No one on this earth is perfect, but when you can forgive someone for making you feel less than or doing you wrong, even if they laugh about it or even if they continue to do it, God will always keep you protected. So look at that. Queen of Swords in reverse. In the past, there could have been someone who really wasn't honest with you about a situation as well. Wow, I didn't even see that was behind there. Guardian angel. So you have a guardian angel that protects over you. A lot of you, this is either a Queen of Swords or a Queen of Cups. So this could be a feminine energy who's passed over. Could definitely be a grandmother figure of yours or a great-grandmother. But this person's been with you for a long time. 8 of Cups. So for a lot of you, this person could have passed away when you were 8 years old or very young age. So this person's always been a guardian angel to you. Wow. Double confirmation. Temperance. Beautiful. That's the guardian angel card. So this person that protects over you was also part of leading you back to your healing phase, to God, to connection, and most importantly, to any forgiveness that you needed to have in your heart to let go of emotional imbalances. To be able to see that, you know, everyone's going through their own issues, so you got to be able to forgive. So King of Coins, okay, you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could also be an Aries, Leo, Sag that's going through this. But yeah, a lot of people just feel like you've really done some type of beautiful healing journey in your life. And just the fact that you were able to let go of a situation that no longer served you, that in itself is inspiring to other people. So overhearing something that's been hidden from you, maybe some of you started to realize that there were purposely people trying to block your path and you were able to forgive anyways. Yep, it says, I would have never done that to you. So I feel like a lot of you could feel extremely disappointed to know that in the past, someone was purposely trying to block you from your path, because you are a star, okay? You are a star. So in the next few days, some type of opportunity is coming in. And also, too, this could have to do with something that happened a long time ago. Someone is about to tell you about some type of plots and schemes against you, because this person in particular has noticed how much you've healed. And also, too, a lot of this was meant to teach you that true happiness comes from within. Surface level pleasures are only going to last so long. So date at the bottom of the deck. Okay, some of you maybe have healed so much from a toxic relationship you went through. That could be what this is all about. People are noticing it's time for you to get back out there, meet someone new. Dating online. Some of you may be considering dating online after a period of feeling like you loved someone who just did not reciprocate the same love towards you. But maybe you've really just like figured this out, or if not, you're meant to in this next season, y'all. Like, once you can forgive, then that can be replaced with someone who truly sees you for who you are. And sometimes you can love someone so much, but they're just not your person. So love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. There is someone who's been hiding their feelings towards you. This person could want to come towards you and tell you how much you've healed is inspirational to them. I feel like this person is incredibly drawn to you because they see that you've overcome so much in your life. And maybe things too that you don't necessarily open up to everyone about. Especially if you went through a divorce or separation in the past. New beginnings is here. Some of you could have even went through IVF, okay? Maybe that could have been a cause of a relationship ending in the past between you and someone else. So new beginnings are here after tragic endings. Happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other. Y'all, you got new beginnings coming in. A reason to smile. Reason to smile. The Wheel of Fortune. Because, yeah, someone in the past showed you a lot of fake love. And your guardian angels ain't having it. They're saying you were always meant to meet someone who truly appreciated you for you. So, today, okay, get out there. Go to your favorite coffee shop. Try somewhere new for lunch. Treat yourself. Take yourself out for lunch. Go to the gym. Go to the grocery store even. Go to the library. Go to a bookstore. Go somewhere where you want to meet someone who has a similar hobby as you, okay? That's the biggest thing. So, for example, if you're interested in yoga, try a yoga class. 4 of Cups, the moon. Yeah, because there is someone waiting to meet you there. Spirit is like, it's time for you to meet someone new after how much you've healed through. A lot of people, too, could be watching you like, how come that one's still single? Like, you deserve to be married or happy. Children, a life, a family. You could be too, if you're in your late 20s or 30s or even late 30s, you could be one of the only people around you that never settled down yet or had a family, and people are like, this poor thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people can't help but admire your ability to overcome. So you could be someone who literally spent a long time in a relationship with someone and it ended up not working out. 6 of Cups. And you thought that was your person. Right before your biggest blessings in life, God will make everything else seem as though it's completely ended or a tower moment around you per se in your life so that he can rebuild. So a lot of you are going through this so that you can be brought into a new cycle of your life, one that you can be proud of. So the world as well. Time to get out of your usual space of comfort. I feel like a lot of you have really introverted yourself based on something you've healed from. So people are noticing that you have an amazing ability to heal, but you also kind of go inward a little too much since healing. So it's time to put yourself back out there and realize that, like, good things await you, okay? 6 of Wands. Absolutely beautiful. New love all around you. Wheel of Fortune and the Temperance card, that means a new passionate beginning and a lot of emotional stability and balance. After a period of feeling uncertain. So know that whatever you lost, whether that was a relationship or, you know, a certain amount of stability you felt like you had in your life, it's only getting ready to be replaced with something better. And now is a great time as well to really try something new. So if you've been thinking about starting like a new social media page, a new small business, a new career path, now is the time to put your passion and your actions, your thoughts into actions, because you can manifest a really beautiful new beginning here. Something you have been studied on or proud of. Like some of you may be really into certain type of movies or history, something like this. You're meant to really just create some type of legacy with it. Yeah, after getting away from a toxic situation, y'all. 7 of Swords in reverse. So overall energy coming up, wow. Spend more time with family and friends because you'll find a lot of peace there. But something to do with you connecting to a father figure or possibly a brother is also going to help bring a lot of emotional balance If you are a feminine watching, maybe you felt like you've had a lack of emotional support from masculines, and it doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine watching, but everyone needs a masculine role model to look up to in their life. So a lot of you could be feeling a lack of that. Seven of Swords in reverse, Hangman. Feeling like you don't have the emotional support you truly deserve. That could be why you have such a guardian angel looking out for you as well, okay? But new beginnings, new reasons to celebrate, and most importantly, new reasons to feel like you have newfound hope for the future. Knight of Cups. Could be a new love interest coming in as well. Ooh, new love. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you maybe really had to walk away from someone who you felt like you were going to build a life with. But it's only leading you to someone who will be your true Ten of Cups. And just know that noticing how much you've healed is truly inspirational to way more people that may even let on. So people from your past, people who once knew you, people who maybe even dated you, family, friends. So use this as reason and purpose to keep moving forward on your path, realizing that you're truly inspirational and you are manifesting a beautiful new beginning of abundance, love, and forgiveness and healing into your life. Have a good day.